All right, I'll admit. Greetings, everybody. This is Coach Shawnee. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Wake Up Everybody virtual community. This is Coach Shawnee Benton Gibson. I will be facilitating today Healing in Action, a Psychodramatic Experience. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your covering. Thank you for your love. In preparation for today's session, I'm asking you to grab a few things. I will repeat this again. If you don't have it, nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Please grab water. It's important for you to hydrate yourself as we move through this session this morning. I know that I had a specific plan for the session, and Spirit has me moving in another direction. So I ask that you cover me as they cover me. And I thank everyone who has carved out time on this Sunday morning to be in this space with all of us. I want to acknowledge who is here. And I'm inviting the community, if you would, to invite others to come into this space, because what is coming through for me is that we need to be in this conversation. And so if there are others that you know are part of the Wake Up community, and they're not in the space right now, please call them in. I've asked very specific community members to cover me as I do this sacred work. The admin team is a set of people. And then Carmen, thank you for honoring the call and the request. Yeah, Robin, thank you. I believe Sahu Speed is on the way. Just folks that I know who can understand and understand what it is that is happening in this right now moment. I was scheduled to be off today, but Spirit had another plan. We had another facilitator, Xavier Beckwith, who was supposed to be in the space. And I released supposed to, because if he was supposed to be here, he would be here. He is not feeling well, and he asked if he could reschedule. And, you know, it was very tight as far as time. And I'm always honored to facilitate. So I said, yes. I'm up this morning, every morning, whether I'm in the space or not. So I said, yes. And then Spirit has been dealing with me this morning. And so I will share more about that. So please grab water, grab water, grab water. Even if it's faucet water, like grab water. It's important for us to hydrate as we move through this session today. And then also grab pen and paper, because I'm going to be asking you to write some things down as Spirit moves and speaks. I want you to capture that for yourself. Maybe what you get is not for you, maybe it's for someone else, but do capture it. There's something that I do call automatic writing, which means that it's like sometimes scribble or doodling or writing words, and messages come through in that way. So I trust that that's going to happen with someone today. It may not be me, but please grab pen and paper just in case something comes through that you need to capture. Definitely, I'll repeat again, grab water, grab water, grab water. And then I'll give further instructions. I'll be giving instructions for us to do other things so that we can hold space. Once again, if there are sisters, brothers that are normally in this space doing this sacred work with us, please do text them, call them, reach out to them, because I mean, they can watch the replay, but there's nothing like being in the space, holding space. So if there's a message for you or some energy that you need to receive, then you can receive it directly. You can be blessed from the replay, but it's different from being in the space, getting direct exchange and communication from Spirit, and me as the conduit for Spirit to speak, and others in this space as well, because I trust that that will happen as well. So let's see what time it is. It's 7:04. We can start and do what we customarily do.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. vision, we're moving together, together, we're learning, discerning, we're striving together, together, we're leading, connecting, transforming together, together.
So admins, if you can spotlight me. Greetings, family, again, and thank you for being here. Before I say another word or do another thing, I want to honor our ancestors. I invite you to do the same, as we do not always remember whom we come from, like from whom we come and who paved the way and who set the stage for the life that you have right now. There's somebody in the space who's feeling depressed right now. And I want to remind you that you are covered by ancestral energy and that you do not have to feel like you are alone, because you are not. Whomever you are not alone. And so in this space today, I call on the ancestors who were the healers, who were the folks that balanced the minds, the bodies, and the spirits, who spoke to spirit, great sky, the ocean waters, the plants and the trees, and the animals on our behalf. I speak to the ancestors that in the dark saw the light. I speak to the ancestors that are the ones who kept the oral traditions. I speak to the ancestors who are the ones that fought as warriors, some dying on the battlefield. I speak to the ancestors who caught the babies. I speak to the ancestors who know the way. And so for those who are in this space who are not feeling at their best, I ask that you open up your heart so this community can pour into you. I ask that you breathe and remember that your breath is your life, and that if you take the breath away, something will be missed for those who are coming after you. So stick around for the miracle and stick around for the birthing of new life, new innovations, and new opportunities and possibilities. I ask that you put your ancestral names in the chat. I ask that you thank them for what they have done. They cover you every day. I ask that you acknowledge them. I ask that you speak their names in your space. Write them, speak them. Write them, speak them. Write them, speak them. So I call in the name of my beloved daughter, Shawnee Benton Gibson. I call in the name of Joyce Benton, my great maternal grandmother. I call in the name of Ruth Morgan, my paternal grandmother, and her husband, John Morgan. I call in the name of my father, Kenneth Morgan. I call in the name of Strellis Smith, my great-great-grandmother, and my great-grandmother, Mary Cheney Lindsay. I ask that they cover me today as I engage in this sacred work. I ask that they speak through me and to me so that I might impart messages that will give life and speak life to those who are gathered here today. I am grateful, ever grateful, and I pour libation. As smoke rises, so shall all of the energy that does not serve us into the ether, so that it may be transmuted into light energy. I say ashe for the waters that flow within our bodies. I say ashe for those who sailed and were dropped off at different ports, who did not know where they were but were able to survive. I say ashe for those who were thrown overboard and eaten by sharks. I say ashe that those who at different ports, who did not know where they were but were able to survive. I say ashe for those who... Thank you. I say ashe to those who took their lives because they chose not to be enslaved. I say ashe to all of the sacred ones that are part of our ancestry and our lineage. They want to be remembered. They want to be known. They want to be spoken of. They want to be celebrated. They want to be honored. They want to be loved. Ashe. So once again today, Spirit had another plan, and I'm here to honor that plan. I'm asking that you all once again invite those who are normally in this space or who have never been in this space before into this space so that they might be blessed and covered. There's somebody that needs to be here with us today, so I ask that you invite them in. I ask that you be generous. I ask that you not worry about time. I ask that you not worry about not knowing, because the unknown is the space for us to look and to dive into. This time of deep loss and death across the globe is an opening and a pathway for us to understand and understand that this is bigger than us. So transmute your grief into action so that you might live a fulfilled life. Today's session is healing in action, and that's exactly what we're going to do. And so I'm going to start with an activity that is connected to my psychodramatic work. And once again, bear with me because I'm getting downloads, guidance, and direction as I go. So I'm trying to listen and then also speak and share, listen to you, listen to them, listen to myself. So it's going to be a little bit bumpy, but it's all perfect. It's all good. Grab pen and paper if you just arrived. Pen and paper not to take notes as if this is a class. Pen and paper so that you can get messaging for yourself, whatever you need to write down. I ask that you pull that in. Robin, you have your hand raised. Is that on purpose?
Yes, just to say if you need support because of the downloads, let me know.
Absolutely. Thank you. There are those who I called into the space. You are one of them that's wanted to support. So I am going to put up an image. I'm going to ask that you activate your breath. And before I do this, I don't know how long ago it was, maybe a month and a half ago, Robin invited me to consider getting an ancestral staff. And I meditated on it, read on it, and I was a yes to it. And so I got my staff. I'm not going to show it to you because it's a sacred staff and it's part of my sacred space here. But this morning, when I woke up and walked over to my altar space, the flowers there were like drooping. I always put fresh flowers in the space, and they were drooping. And I have an image of a winged woman that my daughter Shawnee, who passed, created, and it's usually sticking up out of the bouquet, and it was turned the other way and I couldn't see the imagery. So I'm like, okay, I said out loud, I will take care of you. I will get fresh flowers. I will manage this, and was planning on doing it later. And so I walked away and went into the back so I could get prepared for this session. And I heard a huge crash and I got nervous. I ran to the front, and my ancestral stick, my Egun staff, was laid out. It fell. So I'm like, okay, Spirit, what do you want me to do? And the message that I got was that I need to do ancestral work with this community because it's needed. So on this Sunday morning, I'm doing this. And once again, I had another plan, and I will incorporate some of those things in this so that we can get the work done. But I honor Spirit. You have to be spontaneous. I don't know who this message is for. Your rigidity is killing you. Your rigidity is killing you. Your unwillingness to change your language, your unwillingness to let that job go, your unwillingness to step out on faith and trust that money will come. It's killing you. You're unhappy. You're physically ill in your body. You wake up feeling anxious every morning about the job, that having to go there and be with the people and do the things that you don't want to do anymore, that you know is already complete, but you're worried about money. And so your lack of obedience is creating dis-ease in your mind, body, and your spirit. So be obedient. Create the structure so that you can leave, but be obedient. So I'm going to utilize my ancestral staff right now. I'm not going to show it to you, but you'll hear it. And I'm going to ask that they speak to and through me as I prepare to show you an image. Robin, I need your support. If you can come off mute.
Okay.
All right. I just need you to say what you're led to say as I speak.
Mm-hmm.
So asking that the ancestors make it plain. Asking that the ancestors speak to and through those who are in this space, who are conduits for messages to come. Asking for the ancestors to allow us to be clear in vision, mind, and spirit so that we can move another day. Asking for the ancestors to lift us up in this space because there's heavy energy and we need to be clear and light so the messages can come. Asking, asking for permission to speak truth. 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 There's somebody in the space who has been keeping a secret for a very, very long time. Something that happened within the family, and you're keeping the secret for yourself so that you don't end up feeling attacked over sharing it, but also you're protecting others. That is not your job. That is not your job. So whomever you are, it's time to release the secret. It's time to release the secret. It's making you sick. It's making you sick, and enough already. Folks are grown. They can take care of themselves. The aftermath, the fallout is not for you to manage. However, what is for you to manage is your well-being. It's making you mentally unstable. Release the secret. Release the secret. All right. So I'm going to put up an image, and then I will speak to the community about what this all means. All right, here we go. So we all have guides, and we all have support and covering. We all are conduits for spirit to speak, and we all are here to do sacred work. Some of us are aware and some of us are not. And so I'm going to ask for each of us to look at this sacred seat that you see in this image. And I'm going to ask that you declare who is in this seat. Who has a message for you? Who is in this seat? Who has a message for us? Because we are all connected and we're all reflections of one another. So I'm going to ask that you take a breath. And if you have grabbed pen and paper as requested, I'm going to ask you to take a minute and a half to place someone in this seat and then to write out what the message is from them. Who is it and what they have to say? Who is it and what do they have to say? Who is it and what do they have to say? I'm going to ask the admin team to stay on top of the sound so that we're not distracted. We have people coming in hot. So I'm going to put on the timer. Who is this? And what do they have to say? Who is this? And what do they have to say? It could be someone that passed on or someone who's still with us. Who is this? And what do they have to say? – 45 seconds. – 30 seconds. 15 seconds. All right, drop the names in the chat and then I'll be working with someone. Drop the names in the chat. And you can also place the message in the chat. Raise your hand if you're willing to work with me. Sherry, if you can unmute, please.
Goddess, you call me?
Yes.
I'm here. I love you.
Love you too, beloved. All right.
Oh, I'm holding you. Mm. Oh my God, I love you so much.
Love you
Good
too.
God knows, God knows. Ooh, sis, I did a thing. I did a thing this week. I healed a 50 because of us and the energy we synergistically. Let me come off the camera. Hold on.
Yes, please do.
Yeah. Guess what I did? Guess what we did?
Ashe.
We did. I haven't spoken to my father in 15 years. And there was a sister this week who did a workshop on communication. And I woke up that morning feeling like someday was today. And I said, I'm going to do a search. I'm going to confirm his address. I'm going to go. My father just lives in the Bronx, just in the Bronx. Mm-hmm. But there were old paradigms that I had subscribed to, but I no longer subscribe to. And I went up there, and before I left, all right, let me back up. From the conversation, I extrapolated the no outcome energy. So I was really going to heal something within myself and my family. And so it wasn't that I was going to have a lifetime ending where he and I would just ride off into the sunset, you know? Mm-hmm. But more that my family needed this, that I needed this. And I asked all the ancestors to be with me as I was flowing into that space up to the Bronx. And I asked that all things just flow and just flow. So getting into his building wasn't hard. Finding parking wasn't hard. Everything just kept opening. Girl, don't you know? I ring the bell. He didn't even ask who it was. He just opened the door. Who does that? Who does that? And it was absolutely beautiful. I kissed my father's hands.
Sure.
I kissed his face. He didn't care. Damn COVID. It was so beautiful. However, there's still work to be done. Because he can't you know what's so funny? I challenge him. I understand my work because he's a 7-day Adventist, and know anything against 7-day Adventists, but they're very, very rooted in their dogma. And they really believe that there is no other way but the way that they believe. So my father can't understand how I could have my heart, do the work that I do. And it's like, for him, he can't understand how I met him at the store. He gave me the instructions to the store because, he believes only through Jesus and only that's the only way to get to the Most High is through the Son. That's his belief system. But he can't understand how I met him at the store. I got to the store early. This is like a euphemism. I got to the store before him in that space. He can't understand how I arrived at the same place he arrived at, but I didn't use his instructions.
Got that.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, it's powerful.
Honey.
Yeah. So let me share
please
something with you.
Thank you.
Two things. I want to offer up that you got there by way of his handbook too, right?
Yes.
You think about the story of Jesus and what Jesus represents.
Christ consciousness, you mean?
Yes, Christ consciousness.
Because that came up in our conversation.
Yeah.
When he was trying to get at me, he was trying to thump me with that Bible, sis. I was like, but Daddy, I'm not refuting anything that you're saying. I'm not. I'm totally in congruence with it. Mm-hmm. So I'm listening.
All right. So, just wanting to offer up, and this message is not just for you, it's for others too, is that if we get off of the dogma or the religious aspects of it, and we get into the energy and the meaning behind the Jesus, which is an ascended master. And there are many, right? There are many. There are many that are of feminine hilt, and then also masculine, and all of that in between, right? Um, that you got to the Son, S-U-N, by way of the Son, S-O-N, because he had to be an open conduit and a channel, meaning your dad, in order for you to arrive there and for him to open the door and receive you. So it's y'all's combined belief system that got you there, not your posture and position, not his posture and position, but the combined belief and faith and energy and openness that got you there. And that's like this, not like this or like this, but like this. So what I just pulled, I use a lot of different mechanisms for me to do spiritual work. And what I just pulled is a message about focused intention. Focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. And if your mark is about transforming and transmuting the relationship between you and your dad so that the family can be healed, then stay the course. Listen through new ears to your father. When he mentions Jesus, think about it as possibility, as light and sun, S-U-N, and sun, S-O-N, right? If you wish. But think of it as opportunity and possibility for a new gateway to be open for your family, because y'all's reconciliation is an opening for so many others. It's more than just the two of you. It's about the transmutation of low vibration and resistance in the family in general. Be the conduit for an opening of the way for future generations to be close and connected, because we need to be aligned for what's to come as a tribe. And you know what I'm led to ask? In your family, what are two gifts that y'all bring that are unique to your family? When you think about who folks are, whether you're mad at them or into them or not. Like, I know in my family, we're great with our hands. There's so many things we could do with our hands in my family. We're healers with our hands. We do hair. We're artists, just so many different things. We're also spiritually gifted, dreamers. We can see clairvoyant, clairaudient. That's what makes us sick too, as far as mental challenges, is because spirit speaks and it's like we don't always know what to do with it. So in your clan, what are the gifts that are present for y'all that you and your dad, if y'all get it together, they'll be amplified?
That's a beautiful question. I know what leaps to mind is we're definitely spiritual people.
Ashe.
We are so spiritual. And we are amazingly creative. Amazingly creative. We're people who sew, who cook, but there's something extra even within the confolds, within the confines and the folds of those gifts. We're knitters. We're also women. When it comes to the women, we are absolutely steeped in our feminine divine and use it for benefit, not evil. Because, and I say that, like the women are very well, we know exactly what our femininity means, the power of our femininity in this world.
All right, so hold here, because I shared that the message was about focused intention. Right, so let me do what I need to do here. So tenacity means sticking to a decision and not allowing outside forces to sway you is in order for you to move ahead in this relationship, in this transformation. And once again, not just for you and your dad, but for the clan and for the people who get blessed by your clan when they're aligned with their purpose on the planet. Imagine yourself to be like a mighty oak tree with your roots deeply planted in Mother Earth. Feel your solid strength and steady upward growth. Know that no matter what happens, you will succeed. Your branches may twist and turn as you flex toward the light, yet your unwavering intentions will ensure that no faint wind will sway you from your mission. Faint wind, your dad's dogma. Faint wind, your resistance. Faint wind, your reverting back to the past that had you not speaking to him in the first place. Don't let any of that interfere with the bigger picture, which is to heal and transform, not only for the two of you, but also for the clan in general. Also, be in charge of your body, be in charge of your mind, and stay focused on your target. Stay positive. Know what your priorities are. What's your priority, sis, as it relates to this? What's your priority? What had you knock on the door in the first place and go to the Bronx?
Love.
Ashe. What's
Just
your
love.
priority? What's your priority?
Love.
What's your priority?
Love.
Let that be at the forefront. The SUN is love. The SON is love. What your dad is speaking of as far as his faith and belief comes from the space and the place and the core value of love. Keep that at the forefront. Don't let dogma and the words you hear get in the way of the execution and the manifestation of love. And thank you for loving yourself enough, me enough, in this community enough to raise your hand and be willing to do this work. I thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Goddess.
All right. So I see Zakia's hand is raised. Zakia, you there, sis?
Yeah, I'm trying to get okay, here it is.
Good morning.
Greetings, beloved.
Good greetings. Who's the person? What's the message? And if the admin can make sure that me and Z are side by side, thank you.
My grandmother,
Ashe. What's her name?
my maternal grandmother specifically.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "You already know you're going to be great. Stop sabotaging yourself.
Ashe.
We're here for you. You got this."
Mm. All right. So tell us more about your sabotage. And earlier I was speaking about depression in the pouring of libation. Are you one of the people I was speaking to?
Yeah.
All right. So tell us about your depression, sis, like where it lives in your body.
Yeah, it's in my head and my heart.
Mm-hmm. So what is it manifest in your head, like in the form of thoughts? Like truth, like rigorous honesty. What does your depression manifest in your head?
I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm not doing any of it. I keep stopping. I'll start out.
That's not what's in your head. That's what you do. Z,
yes.
Stay with me. That's not what's happening in your head. That's what you do as a result of what's in your head. Those are two different things. So I'm going to ask you to pause, and I need support. Pick somebody in the community that you trust that can actually double for you. And I'll explain what doubling is. This is a psychodramatic experience, and we're healing in action. That's what I gave my word to do in this space. So look out into the community. You don't have to know the person. Trust spirit, because your head will have you thinking that you got to process. And this one might say that you don't have to think about it. Let your spirit guide you to who can support you in this space. Kinyofu? I'm sorry?
Yes, she's here today.
I don't believe she is. Look, I don't think Kim Do Fu. I might be wrong. She's not on the admin team, and she's usually not in the space if she's not on the team.
She's not here today.
Kathy.
Kathy, are you willing?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So please place Kathy on the spotlight, please, so we can see each other.
And I knew she was going to call me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're all using our gifts today, this morning, so that's beautiful. So Kathy, I need you to breathe too, because I know that you're also empathic and you'll take in this energy. And please let her do the work. Understand what I'm saying? Let her do the work. You're the conduit, not the driver, not the igniter, the conduit. And so, Z, you said your grandmother had the message for you?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So we're going to experience a conversation between you and your grandmother and see what else she has to say. But do us a solid and give us 3 adjectives to describe your grandmother.
Unconditional.
Love unconditional.
Art.
Art. A-R-T?
Art. Heart.
H-E-A-R-T. Okay. One more.
Faith.
Faith. F-A-I-T-H?
Yes, ma'am.
Ashe. Faith in you for sure. So, look at that. Faith in you for sure. And here you are acting up. So, and no judgment, sis. I'm just making it plain because I don't think that people make it plain with you. You've taught us how to handle you with kid gloves, and I'm not doing that today. Got that?
Yes, ma'am.
Like, I don't feel sorry for you. I'm a stand for you. So no matter how sad you are, I meet your sadness with my gratitude, with my unwavering faith in your ability to be all that you're destined to be, no matter what. No matter where you live, no matter how much money you have, no matter what is going on, I'm an unwavering stand for you to be all that you are called to be. And so is your grandmother. So unconditional love or unwavering love, heart, and what was the last thing? And faith. Powerful. What if you could be that for yourself? She's already modeled it, right? So let's hear from her. What's the line? Well, before we go there, where do you want to have this conversation with her? Like in your heart of hearts, like if you could go any place and have this conversation with her, where would you go? Where would you be?
In Bermuda on the beach.
In Bermuda on the beach. I'm right there with you, sir. So give us some of the world of that. Like describe what the waters are, because we can be on Bermuda in Bermuda on the beach and it can be dreary and rainy and the sand can be all gloppy and stuff. Tell us what this looks like, because I don't want to make assumptions.
I'm at the Cove in Horseshoe Bay.
Mm-hmm.
The water is calm in the cove because it's closed off, but it's always beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And it's quiet today. There's not a bunch of folks around.
Mm-hmm.
So we're sitting on the rock, just talking.
Sitting on the rock. Are your legs dangling? Are you cross-legged? Like, how are you sitting?
I'm cross-legged. Her legs are dangling.
Gotcha.
She's short.
I love it. I love it. And close your eyes for a sec with me. And Kathy, do the same.
Big bang closed.
Oh, got that. Thank you. All right, Grandma. And as you sit and listen to the sounds of the birds and the ocean, keep your eyes closed and tell me what's happening over to your right. What's happening over to your right as you sit on the rock and you're just in this space? Don't overthink it. Just see it.
It's just the water is very quiet, so it's just it's an enclosed area, so it's just calm water and the rocks that are surrounding the area that close it off from the main part of the beach.
Got it. I want you to notice how the water is hitting the rock to your right. You said it's calm, but just see in your mind's eye how the water is gently hitting the rock to your right. And I want you to think about the fact that your mind can be just as calm, just as gentle, just as smooth in its execution of your thoughts as that water gently stroking and hitting the rock to your right. And I invite you to take deep breaths as you engage in this process of allowing your mind to be just like the smoothness of the seas. And I invite you to just be present to the fact that you are in the space of pure beauty and power because nature has you. And You and your grandma are the product of nature. So as we prepare to have this sacred conversation with your grandmother, I want to remind you to let your mind be like the gentle waters, just gently stroking and hitting up against the rock. Can you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Ashe. All right. So we're going to reverse roles. How we reverse roles means that you move from your box into Kathy's box, and Kathy moves from her box into your box. You become your grandmother, and Kathy becomes you. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So who are you right now?
My grandmother.
All right. So if you're her, you tell us your name. What's your name, Grandma?
Gwen.
Gwen. Nice to meet you, Gwen. And Gwen, I know you're sitting on the rock by your granddaughter, and your feet are dangling. Do you have any nail polish on your toes? Do you wear nail polish, or is that not your thing?
Not too much.
Not too much. Tell me about your feet.
Ah, yeah, freckles all over them. That's like the rest of my body.
You have freckles all over your feet.
All over my body, everywhere.
Oh my goodness. Do you love them or do you resist them?
I love them.
You love them. I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. Wow. Wow. So, this grandbaby of yours, she's hard-headed. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her so much. But she's hard-headed and she's been struggling. You've been watching that? Can't hear you, Grams.
Yes, I've been watching it.
And how do you feel about that? Like as you watch her struggle so much?
I try to guide her. Sometimes she listens.
Sometimes she listens. So tell her, like, how do you show yourself? Like, different ancestors come through different ways. Like, how do you show yourself?
There's a lot of things that I gave her as tools that I thought at the time were good tools. I know now several of them were not.
All right.
And
So Grams, before we go there, because I don't want you to be in this space beating yourself up. You're pure light. So I get that you gave her tools when you were alive that didn't work. But tonight is about, oh, shoot, I'm already taking us into the nighttime. Boy. This morning is about us speaking life and light into Z. I don't even know if you call her that, but that's what I call her, right? And you can remind her of the tools you gave that didn't work, but this is about the stuff that does work about her and about you and about your clan and about life, because she's depressed. And that dark energy is a space where she dwells a lot. So we're bringing light to this conversation. So you down for that type of conversation, Grams? Because I'm not trying to force it. It's all invitation.
yes, and
Okay.
I call her Cindy Lou. She hates it, but I call her that anyway.
Say it again.
Cindy Lou. Her name is
Cindy
Cynthia.
Lou.
Cynthia, which is my middle name.
All right. So Zakia is a name she gave herself then, what Spirit gave.
Spirit gave her later.
All right.
After I was
Well,
gone.
Cindy Lou. So we're going to call her what you want to call her. All respect due to you. So the question that I asked was, how do you show yourself to her? Because, I don't want to make assumptions. You've ascended, right? You've transmuted this earthly body and now you're on the spiritual plane, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, awesome. So how do you show yourself to her in spirit form?
I have dreams and just in her head.
Oh, so oh my God, in her dreams and in her head. She already told us how her head gets down. So tell us, like, do you ever get trapped in there sometimes?
Yeah.
All right, so tell us about where there's a space in her head where she traps you in, because she's powerful. So even though you're ascended, she gets you trapped. And what does it look like and feel like when you're trapped in her head?
Confusion.
Confusion. And what does that look like? Is it a web? Is it boxes? Like, tell us what it's like to be trapped in her head.
It's how I imagine. I've seen like how flies see so many little, a whole bunch of pictures,
Mm.
like a
Oh, I
what's
got
that
you.
called?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, someone said a kaleidoscope in the
yeah,
chat, so they got you. Jackie said kaleidoscope. So I'm sorry, Grandma. Jackie's one of the members of the Woo community that Z is connected to. So a kaleidoscope that works. You know, when you spin it and then everything is like, so that works for you. And when you're in that with her, how do you feel?
can't help her.
They like you can't help it, like you can't get past all of these different images. It's like, what's the right one? When I think of the kaleidoscope, it's like, is this the right one that I can grasp? Is this the right one? You know, you feel disoriented, dizzy, and you feel like you can't do anything to support her.
Yeah,
Got that. Right. When she's listening to you and she's clear, what does that look like and feel like?
feel relief.
Relief. Relief. And if you could give an image of what it looks like in her mind when she's so clear, when she's listening to you, what would the image be? Here you are sitting out in nature. Look out. Maybe you'll see something that'll give you an indication of what the image is. Sitting on this rock, check out the scenery.
The water is definitely a space that she loves, and needs to be in often.
Got that.
Water, something she needs. It, in fact, those are the times that I can really connect with her, when she's right where I'm talking about. It's just actually in the water, just like with the fish swimming around. You can see the fish swimming around around your legs, and just in the water.
I sure.
She connects with the water, even if it's at the back of the house, where she can just dangle her legs off the dock and let her feet be in the water. Um, it doesn't happen that often,
Mm-hmm.
not often enough. But that's the times when we really connect.
Ashe. Beautiful. Thank you, Grandma. I so appreciate the clarity. All right, so we're going to reverse roles. So get ready. You're going to take a little trip, and Grandma, you're going to move into the space of being Z, and Z is going to move in the space of, reversing the roles and be taking her rightful place again. So unmute yourself, Grandma.
Oh, I thought I was unmuted.
Yeah, I muted you because there was a little bit of sound. So, Grandma, thank you for all that you shared. And it's so important for Cindy Lou to hear what your experience of her has been and what you know to be true for where her healing space lies. So, if you can just share some of that with her, that would be so helpful. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So, call her by the name you love to call her by, and then just start sharing.
Cindy Lou, I love you so much, and you are so powerful, and you don't see it. You don't see it through the jumbled thoughts that you have and the frustration when you can't get there, but know that I'm there on the other end, trying to guide you through. And know that everything is happening for a reason.
I want to slow you down. Remember my instruction. Don't drive, guide. You got my instruction?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Don't push the action ahead. Just carry it. And admin, can you manage the sound, please? So, Grandma, remind her of the space, like of what her mind is like. You said it a little bit when she's not listening to you, when she's not clear.
Mm-hmm. I see the darkness. I see the jumbled thoughts.
And
And
your mind is like a, just repeat, your mind is like a,
your mind is like a
Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope.
Kaleidoscope.
Mm-hmm. And say a little bit more about what that's like being inside of her mind when the mind is operating like a kaleidoscope.
I feel the darkness and the heaviness.
Mm-hmm.
I feel how deep it gets,
Mm-hmm.
how deep the darkness gets.
Got that. And Grandma, you were sharing that there's a space where she can go, where Cindy Lou can go to get clarity, and you've seen it. And when she's there, she listens to you. So what's that space?
It's her breath. It's in her breath.
So, Grandma, remember what was shared earlier. What's the space that can bring groundedness and clarity?
The water.
Thank you. What
The water.
about the water?
Taking breath and imagining, even if you can't go.
Your guide, you're forcing. So the in the water, what's present in the water when she's in it?
Fish.
Thank you. And what does it allow for her to do when she's in it and the fish are swimming around?
Focusing on something other than the thoughts.
Mm-hmm. The confusing thoughts, the thoughts that
Mhm.
keep her trapped. Thank
Mhm.
you, Grandma.
You're
So
welcome.
Z, do you have a question for Grandma or a comment about what she said?
Thank you for always loving me no matter what.
That's a statement, and we love it, right? What's a question? Because you're trying to get out of this loop you're in.
How? How do I get out?
How do you get out? How do you get out? All right, so I want to show you something, Z, and let you hear something, but we need you to pick someone from the community to support. So look out into the community and select someone that can support so you can be crystal clear about what happens to you when you allow the kaleidoscope to take over, that energy to take over. So who are you calling in to play the part of that cluttered mind?
John Carl.
John Carl. Now, let me see. John Carl, can you make this work? Because I know you're also covering as an admin.
Um, and I'm not going to take the place.
Okay. All right. So we have another brother if you want a brother to carry this space. We have Mike Blocker in the space. John Carlos, okay. You can go back to what you're doing. We have another brother in the space that may be able to hold space for you. That's Mike. I don't know if Adam is here. But if you want it to be a brother, that's an option. If you want it to just be someone else in the community that you know, it's cool. But remember, it doesn't have to be someone you know.
Okay.
Who are you choosing, love?
I'm looking. Jackie.
Jackie. Okay, so Jackie, if the admin team can bring Jackie into the space, and we need Grandma back on camera. All right. Jackie, can you hold space for her?
Yes.
All right, I see you're emoting. Keep leaking. And can you leak and release and hold space?
Yes.
Awesome. I just want to make sure I'm checking on you and that you're giving consent. All right, so Z, it's important for you to see what this kaleidoscope looks like in real time and space, all right? So we're going to reverse roles with the kaleidoscope aspect of your mind. Do you understand?
Okay.
All right, just like you reverse roles with Grandma and you talk as Grandma, you're going to talk as if you're this thing, which is your jumbled mind. And I'll guide you through it, so you don't have to do this alone. I just want you to know what we're doing. Do you have that?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So we're going to reverse roles. You'll become the kaleidoscope mind, and Jackie will become you. Okay? All right, so take a breath, everybody, community included. All right. So reverse roles. Z, What are you right now?
Kaleidoscope.
Yes, kaleidoscope mind. And Jackie, who are you right now?
Cindy Lou.
Thank you. And Kathy, who are you right now?
Grandma.
Grandma. Thank you. All right. So everybody's clear. So kaleidoscope mind, you are something. You hear me? You are something. So how long have you been doing this to her?
Probably most of her life.
Probably. You know when you arrived? How long you been doing this?
Most of her life since she was young.
All right. So what had you show up? Because I'm curious, like something had to occur for you to think that you needed to step in and do what you do. So what had you show up and start cluttering and confusing her mind?
Feeling like she's responsible for all the challenges, starting with feeling like she was responsible for her parents splitting up.
How old was she?
9.
9. 9. All right. So we're going to reverse roles back because these are not your kaleidoscope mind's tears. These are your tears. So Jackie, who are you now? You have to unmute yourself, hon. I muted you because there was extra sound.
Kaleidoscope mind.
Thank you. And thank you. I love that you're holding your head and your hands are up. But remember to breathe because, holding a role sometimes can create energy around the role. So Z, tell us about your tears and your parents splitting up.
I needed help. And my mom was advised to bring me to New York to get the help. And my father was against it.
Mm-hmm.
And she was determined she had to do it because I needed the help. So she brought my brother and I here.
Mm-hmm.
And that opened a space for someone who was trying to get to my father to get there, and he allowed it. And so that was pretty much the end of their relationship.
You have to be clear. Your cluttered kaleidoscope mind will have you speaking in generalities. What do you mean got to your father? What do you mean?
There was a woman in Bermuda who wanted my father from the time they were, I guess, teenagers or young adults.
Mm-hmm.
And he left the island to go to college. And she thought that when he came back, she was going to
marry him,
or at least start I don't think they had even started a relationship, but she was going to, when he came back, she was going to start that relationship. And he came back engaged to my mother.
Got that.
And she resented my mother her entire life. And as soon as my mother left, she stepped in. She actually pretended to be my mother's friend. They belonged to the same social groups and all kinds of things, so she could be close and see what was going on. Mm-hmm. As soon as my mother left, she stepped in.
All right. So let me share something with you. I said at the top, I don't know if this is you too, but like holding people's secrets, and I don't know if that's you, but what I will say is what happened with them is none of your business. What happened with them is none of your business. Z, Cindy Lou, what happened with them is none of your business. But because you have made it your business, you have a kaleidoscope mind. Because you have made it your business, you have a kaleidoscope mind. And so what I need from the kaleidoscope mind is to show her energetically what that's doing to her. So please show us. And I'm going to ask Kaleidoscope Mind to, if you're able to remove the black bonnet so your head can be open to what the ancestors have to bring. Got you, Ia. So just show us, just do some physical stuff, make it bigger so Z can see, so Cindy Lou can see what has been happening with her. Do more around the mind, around the head, the Ori, the crown chakra. What's been blocked? Are you looking? Make it bigger. Bigger. Thank you. Make the sound bigger. What happened between your parents is none of your business. It's not for you to carry. You filing that away has not served you. What happened between your parents is none of your business. Cindy Lou, do you hear?
Yeah.
So say it for yourself, only if it works, not trying to force the dialogue, but just to free yourself up if you're ready, because there's an attachment to this. Keep emoting, Kaleidoscope Mind. She needs to hear this.
It's not my business.
Say it again.
It's none of my business.
Louder, sis.
It's none of my business.
Keeping secrets for others, holding their pain, holding their shame, taking the blame. That's not for you to do. It's not yours to carry. And your mind has been suffering as a result. And this is just one example. You have been working the muscle of carrying other people's shit. So give us some more examples.
My husband abandoning us.
Your husband abandoning you. Us. So I said I don't feel sorry. I'm not going to stop. Did he abandon you?
Yes.
Okay, let me just check. When you look at the nature of the relationship, you in a relationship with a kaleidoscope mind, you in a relationship blocked off and not being your fully expressed self. Did he abandon you, or did he abandon the version of you that he was married to that wasn't fully expressed, that wasn't fully present, that wasn't fully aligned, that wasn't fully intimate and connected? Did he abandon you or us, or did he abandon that version of you that wasn't fully activated in your humanity? Just checking.
Definitely the version of me, but I'm not sure whether it would have made a difference. Because honestly, I'm not sure whether it would have made a difference. Except that I probably would not have been married to him in the first place.
Got that. Because who married him? When you get it straight, who married him?
That version.
Excuse me?
That version.
What version of you?
The confused.
The abused?
Confused.
Mm-hmm.
Closed.
And closed. What else?
Shut down.
Shut down. What else? 2 more. If you're carrying the story about your dad abandoning your mother and father, what kind of story would you carry about the man you're with? You trust?
Not really.
Thank you. Not really, or no?
No.
Thank you. One more.
Scared.
Scared? Would you want to be married to confused, not trusting, scared, shut down, ... Would you want to be in intimate partnership with that? I'm not saying you, but that energy, that version, that ego-based self, that facsimile of yourself. Would you marry you?
No, not intentionally. Not really.
Got that. So kaleidoscope mind, give it a little bit more. Like, just take a look at what partnership your former, not to say that he doesn't have culpability, because, low vibrational energy is co-created. He attracted you, you attracted him. But this is about you today, right? So kaleidoscope mind, show us what he may have been dealing with.
Closed heart.
Right, not speaking, just without the words, just the energy, the emoting that you were doing earlier in the physical movement. Let's hear it.
Closed throat. Closed heart. Not open. Not fully open.
All right, no, less words, more sound. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's words. Sound. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
oh, oh.
All right, Cindy Lou. Don't make her do all that work. These are your tears. Your little girl self deserves to be freed up.
Mm, mm.
And Grandma, let's hear from you. Really loving your faith.
I love you.
Cindy, call her name. Call her name.
Cindy Lou, you are so special. You are so special. You are so divine. You are so loved. Your viewpoint, you see things. You are so smart. I'm so proud of you. And I got you. I got you. I'm holding you.
Mm.
I have your back. You're safe. You're safe and you're not to blame.
Ashay, say that last part again.
You are not to blame.
Say it
You
again.
are not to blame. You are not to blame.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are loved. You are so divine. You are sunlight. And I am so in love with you. And you are joy. You are joy. Let it in. Let it in. Let it in. Let it in.
All right, Grandma Hold, thank you so much. So, Cindy Lou, what do you hear? Take a breath. Take a breath. Don't go away. Blow your nose and come right on back.
Grandma's always been there for me.
Tell her.
You've always been there for me. You've always told me how special I was. You were the first one to tell me my birth story. And that created meant for me to be here because the circumstances of my birth,
Oh,
were they normal, I wouldn't have been here.
oh.
So
But
I'm here for something.
yes, you are here. So let's pause because Spirit gave me a card for you. I believe the name of the goddess is Freya, or I'm not sure of the pronunciation. So if someone in the community can support, it's Freyja or Freyja. I'm not sure. So the word on this card is bold. Bold. And it says, unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. Unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. And I'll read the rest, but I want to hear from you. But before we do that, Grandma, can you just say, be bold to Cindy Lou?
Be bold, Cindy Lou. Be bold. Be bold, beloved.
Take risks and be daring.
Open your arms, take risks, and be daring. Be daring, Cindy Lou. It's all waiting for you. All waiting for you.
So the message is don't play. It's safe right now. Grandma, can you tell her?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Don't play it safe right now.
Cindy Lou, don't play. It's safe. Don't play it safe right now. Be
Take
bold. Be
take
bold.
bold action in the direction of your heart's truest desire.
Take bold action in the direction of your heart's truest desire. Beloved.
Cindy Lou, success comes not from timidity.
Cindy Lou, success comes not from timidity,
but from committing yourself fully to realizing your dreams.
but from committing yourself fully to realizing your dreams.
Hold the clear intention of success and it shall come.
Hold the clear intention of success and it shall come.
Enjoy the excitement of taking risks and being bold.
Enjoy the excitement of taking risks and being bold.
Celebrate your success. Cindy Lou.
Celebrate your success.
Celebrate your success.
Celebrate your success.
big and small,
big and small,
big and small,
big and small,
big and small.
big and small.
So Z, what's that message have to do? What does that have to do with you right now? Can't hear you, love.
The actions that I keep stopping myself from taking. I've got to push past it and take the actions, and the success will follow.
Say it again.
I have to push past the sabotage, take the actions, and my success will follow.
Got that. And if you don't, I want you to pay attention. Kaleidoscope mind. Show what happens when you don't. You see, are you looking? And let's hear the sound. What happens when you don't? So we have one more thing to do because I want to make sure that you have the tools that you need so that you can be bold. And grandma, she told us, like, when you are by the waters, when you are in there swimming and the fish are all around, when you're, experiencing the light and the energy and the nature that is on the island when you go, that you are most freed up and open to success, to possibility, to dreams realized. However, where are you right now?
Physically?
Yes.
Yeah. An apartment in Brooklyn.
An apartment in Brooklyn. Now, see your attitude? Now, I'm going to challenge you. There's water all around you. There's water all around you. Why am I saying that?
Because I have the ability to take myself there.
Got it. Take yourself where?
To the water.
All right. Where? Tell us where.
Water in Bermuda in particular.
What's accessible to you right now? Because we want to operate from where you are right now and what's possible. If you are able to jump on a plane within the next week or a few weeks and go, that's great. But if you're not, water is all around you. Water is all around you. What's possible inside of that state?
The water that's around me here in New York actually kind of depresses me more.
All right. Well, I didn't ask you about that. I'm asking you to listen and be innovative and be bold. So I'm going to ask Robin to unmute. I'm going to ask Teresa to unmute. I'm going to ask Wendy Pierre to unmute. And if we are able to spotlight them, then let's do it. And I'm asking if you receive this, Z, because this is your drama, your psychodrama. So I don't want to force this. I just want to ask you to look beyond what your mind, your kaleidoscope mind, has you believing about the possibility of water. So Wendy, Robin, and we can bring them on. What's the possibility of water when it's all around you? So can we bring Robin on as far as spotlight, and then also Wendy? So Robin, let's start with you. Water's all around you. What's possible?
Possibly go to the beach.
Yes.
Just be.
Please, to the beach and just be. And I know you do that, Robin. So what's some possibilities as far as locations, beach locations?
There's Reese Beach, there's Rockaway Beach, there's beaches along the, not beaches, but beach area along the Belt Parkway. And there's the possibility that Z can come with me to the beach. It's a possibility that Z can come with me to the beach, experience ritual to Yemayash. I will let her, I'll show her how to connect and how to release what no longer serves her.
All right, thank you. Z, what do you hear inside of this share? Because remember, the kaleidoscope mind will have you hearing something else. What do you hear inside of E.R. Robin's share?
That she can help me get the same benefit from any water. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be the water in Bermuda.
Thank you. Because you make up, it has to be a certain way.
Mm.
You make up that it has to look a certain way. In order for me to manifest this dream, I have to have X amount of money, and these people have to be present, and this structure has to be present. And how is that serving you?
It's not.
Right. It has you stagnant and unmovable. All right now. So water is everywhere. Water is all around you. And I'll add, water is within you. So Wendy, what do you have to offer as far as water?
What I got was, I'm not familiar with Brooklyn in terms of naming places you can go, but I'm seeing that you can be in your bathroom in a tub and a shower while you're showering. Because I know, for me, while I'm in the shower, I get a lot of communication, a lot of thoughts filtering through my mind. So I'm thinking you can start there right at home. No excuse. So
I share. No excuse. I love that you ended it. So Z, what do you hear? What do you hear, Z?
Long hot shower.
Long hot shower, right? Long hot shower. And then what's the possibilities if you engage in a long hot shower?
Going in with intention to help me open up.
Say it again.
Taking it with intention will help me open up.
Yes. It's like, I'm going to get in this shower and I'm going to meditate on what? I don't want to give it to you. I'm going to meditate on the possibility of what?
Accomplishing all my goals. Figuring out how to opening myself up to knowing what steps to take in what order. Not trying to do everything all at the same time.
I got it. Simple. Simple. Keep it simple, sweetie. Kiss, right? Keep it simple, sweetie. Right? You don't have to go in there with your highest desires and the master plan. You can just go in there and say, today I'm going to take a hot shower and I'm just going to stand in a space of love. Love as the water pours over you. Keep it simple. And from that, it may ignite you to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, right? And then thinking about what E.R. Robin said, water is all around you. I think about emotions and I think about connection and the loving, enveloping arms of Yemeya, or the mother spirit. And that waters, you came from the waters. So returning to that, allowing the community to cocoon you and cover you for real, like in real time and space. E.R. Robin always messes with me. She has this bosom and she's like, let me get over here. Like she wants me to allow her to hug me and love on me because we need mothering, right? Clearly your little girl self hasn't received it fully and your adult self needs lap time. I talk about it all the time. All right, so we have one more. Teresa, remember I said water is all around you and water is within you. So what do you have?
First, what I would like to offer is you to come with me to the beach here in Far Rockaway. There's a lot of water and I got a spot we can go to in the next couple of days. Second of all, I would like to wash your feet. I would like for you to bring a basin and I will wash your feet and I will get some fake little fish and put them in the water and I will massage your feet as you're in the water. And I don't always touch people's feet, but the Spirit say, go past my uncomfortableness to make you comfortable.
Sure.
And I do know that while I'm massaging your feet, that there will be a healing that will take place for the both of us because I'm submitting to you and giving you a part of myself that's needed. And just being at the beach, it would be really fun. The place where I'm having my bikini party at, so you're going to be the first person to see my bikini party place. So that's even another thing, and I'm complete.
Ashe, thank you. And foot washing is a sacred act for sure. Something that I've experienced over the course of my lifetime, like shifted my whole energy. It's a humbling act, but for the person doing it and receiving it. So thank you for that. Yeah, Robin, you were trying to say something?
Yes, I want Jackie to drink water. I haven't seen her pause to take a water break, and she is absolutely going through the kaleidoscope right now. So the real Jackie needs to drink water.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, Z, we're going to hear a final statement. And it's for this moment, comma, not period. Comma means there's more to come. Period means that it's done. This is not done. This is unpacking and peeling back that you have been engaged in for this year plus with us in Wake Up, and that you can benefit from continuing to do for the rest of your days, right? So I'm going to ask if you could choose to have a final message for Kaleidoscope Mind, because the Kaleidoscope Mind has served a purpose. Like, it showed up to protect you. It showed up to protect you. And now you can choose something different if you wish. And then also, final word for grandma and you. So what do you have to say to the Kaleidoscope Mind?
Thank you for covering me. Thank you for caring for me. Thank you. Thank you for sheltering me. I need to open up. I need to uncover for me to accomplish what I need to accomplish, for me to be who I am meant to be. I gratefully thank you for all that you've done. I ask you to step aside now, gratefully.
Sure. Yeah, we can't. I always invite folks not to make the defenses that showed up to cover and protect wrong. We've been through a lot of trauma and wounding, and I love that we have these exquisite minds, bodies, and spirits that do what they need to do to buffer us and to cover us. What doesn't work is when we continue to operate from that energy and the danger is done. And we're operating like the lion is right there, and it's all in our minds. So I'm grateful that you choose to speak to the Kaleidoscope Mind and say that you are grateful and you wanted to step aside, but no, realistically, it's going to keep coming up. And what do you choose to do when it starts to rear its head, literally and figuratively?
To learn to consciously pause,
Consciously pull.
thank it, and ask to get to step aside again.
Okay. And I'm like, it's a game of it. It's like, here you go. I talk to myself all the time. I'm like, hey, girl, step back. When my ego self starts popping off, I laugh. I'm like, go lay your ass down. Go to sleep. We got work to do. I got work to do. There's no space for you. Or sometimes there's space for her, but I'm like, go lay down, because it's a very young version of myself that takes over and tries to infiltrate and protect me. Right. So thank you for that. What do you want to say to grandma?
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much. I miss you so much.
Yeah, I miss you.
I miss your hugs.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you for loving me.
Yeah.
Nobody else let me know they did. Thank you for always letting me know. Thank you.
Yeah. And so let's hear from her. You're deserving. You've worked hard in this space, and you're always deserving of love. So let's hear grandma just pour some love into you before we move to close out.
You are so precious. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. And I'm here. I'm always here. You
Okay.
just close your eyes and take a breath. I'm here. I love you. I love you. You are so deserving of everything good. You're so deserving of joy.
Mm.
And your legs will carry you to the beach. You are so loved, Cindy Lou. I love you. And
Sure.
I'm here and I'm hugging you right now, right now,
So
right now.
let's experience that a bit. And so we're going to close out with a gesture. And I'm just going to ask Z if you could raise your arms up, and Grandma and Kaleidoscope Mind, because you've supported. When you supported, we know that you showed up to look out for your girl. We thank you for that. So let's raise our hands, Kaleidoscope Mind, Grandma, and then let's just take them and envelop Cindy Lou, and just be here with her for a little bit. Just be with her here for a little bit. And let's close our eyes. And the community can join us because we all need lap time and hugs and love. We've been through a rough 12, 13 months. We all need grandma love and hugs. And remember to breathe as you take this love in, Z. You are so loved by grandma, by me, by this community. We miss you when you're not here. And we thank you for always showing up. Ashe. So
Thank you.
it's a good space to pause. Like I said, comma, not period.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So stay with us. We have to complete this piece. And I'm going to ask that you select 4 members of the community who can share like what they got. In fact, let me not make you do work. You just sit and let this marinate. And so raise your hand. I need at least 4. And then you can always speak to outside of this space. But before we do this, let me be responsible. I need Jackie and Kathy to release your roles. To release the roles that you played. So tell us who you are, tell us who you're not, and then one thing you got for yourself out of playing this part. Tell us who you are, tell us who you're not, because who you're not is the role, and then tell us one thing you got from playing the role.
I am.
Oh, Kathy, go ahead.
I'm so sorry. I am Kathy Lena Marie Thompson. I am not grandma, not
Say
Z's grandma.
2 more times, yeah.
I am Kathy Lena Marie Thompson. I am not grandma. I am Kathy Lena Marie Thompson. I am not grandma.
And what did you
And I
get from
release the
playing
room.
grandma?
Love,
Ashe,
overwhelming love and peace.
Ashe. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for holding that, for being that, and for allowing yourself to receive that.
Thank
Jackie.
you.
I am Jacqueline Hope Davis Norris. I am not Kaleidoscope. I am Jacqueline Hope Davis Norris. I am not Kaleidoscope. I am Jacqueline Hope Davis Norris. I am not Kaleidoscope. And I thank you, Z, because you have just opened up for me what it is in my son's path. He has the kaleidoscope. Thank you.
Ashe, thank you for once again holding space and allowing that message to come through. All right, so we have one hand, Wendy, who is willing to share what she got. And in sharing, you share what you got, not repeating the story, not analyzing, not saying what she should do and what you see in her. Say what you got for you as a result of this drama. So Wendy, and then, I see Teresa, I would ask, because you came in and shared already, if someone else in the community, we need 3 other people in the community. Denise, if we could spotlight her. 2 more, family, don't be shy. Carmen, thank you. If we could spotlight Carmen. 1 more. And you might be raising your physical hand. If that is the case, the admin team needs to look out for that. All right, Stacy, thank you. So, Wendy, you ready?
Yes, I am.
Mhm.
Okay, I wrote it in the chat, but that's repeated.
Okay.
What I could relate to the fact that My husband married the version of me that felt rejection, low self-esteem, and abandonment. The session helped me to realize that, wait a minute, this is what happened. So as a result, I expected him to reject me. I expected him to reject me, and he did, emotionally and verbally, until I left. I left, and I am complete.
Ashe, thank you for that share. Carmen?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think for me it's the same thing. So I'm taking away two things. One is would I want to marry that me that's scattered all over the place, can make up my mind? And two, that I am loved, I am lovable. That's
Ashe.
what I'm taking with me.
Beautiful. Thank you, Carmen. Denise?
Good morning. What I got from me is the turmoil in my head that I have to constantly fight because I am love. And I do need to hug myself more. Hugging is what I've missed, and I need to hug myself more and remind myself of the love that I am and that I'm complete.
Thank you, beloved. Stacy?
I got that my breath is as expansive as the ocean, and that the ocean, which is the great mother, is always near for healing, for love, for ritual, for anything that we need. It's always available to us. That's it.
Got it. Thank you. All right. Z, you have been such a conduit for healing for this space today. Thank you for allowing me to honor spirit by honoring you and honor your journey. I'm so, so grateful for this. And the final message from spirit through me, through you, because you're my partner in this, for the community is don't back down. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. And this is especially poignant because of everything that's going on. Most of the people in this space that come through are Black and brown people. They're BIPOC, Black, Indigenous, people of color. So we cannot afford to back down. Stand up for what you believe in. We have to speak up and speak out. And so you not letting the kaleidoscope mind get in the way, because you're a person who is steeped in knowledge about Black culture and just unapologetically aligned with that energy. And so when your mind is clear, our people get liberated, Z. When your mind is clear, and then you have those grandbabies that you're pouring into every day, those Black children. When your mind is clear, our people get liberated because they are the future. Well, Denise corrected me last night. They are the right now. And what we teach them now will determine what happens in the days to come. So please clear your mind so you can be a conduit for them to be revolutionary and for them to be a stand for what they need and for what they want for themselves and for our people. So the message, don't back down. Let me read the rest of it, and then we will be complete, family. Stand up for what you believe is right. First, be quite clear about your intentions, family. If you're unclear, then confusion will lessen your power and your force. Like a candle in the dark. Be very clear and bright in what is acceptable to you in this situation. Make no mistake, you will be guided and protected. And yet think of the unparalleled rise in your own viewpoint if you are to stand up for yourself and to speak up about your needs and your deepest truths, and also stand up for your people. Now is the time to touch your power. Now is the time to touch your power, for its heat and flame will ignite your passion, which will propel you forward in countless ways. Even in the face of fear, family, false evidence appearing real, even in the face of fear, we can still stand up for our ideals and our truths. Be unwavering. There's that word again. Be unwavering and make your stand today. Ashe. I'm going to invite everybody to breathe, to drink water, and I'm going to close out the space. I almost forgot, they were definitely going to deal with me. So let me honor and pay homage to the ancestors for their messaging today. I acknowledge the presence of the great ones that are connected to our maternal and paternal sides. I honor those who are part of our great lineage. I honor those whose voices and names we've never heard, but we know that they are there. I honor the wombs, inside of the wombs, inside of the wombs, inside of the wombs that we came through. They definitely existed because we're here right now. I'm grateful for spiritual gifts. I'm grateful for spiritual gifts, for intuition and clairaudience and clairvoyance and clairsentience that allows us to not only be genius from what we know here, but to be genius from what we know here and in our solar plexus and all around us as far as our aura. We ask that you continue to guide us and direct us, and that we see and hear and listen, and that we take action, unwavering action in the service of ourselves, of our clans, and of our communities, and of our people, and of the world and the universe. The ripple effect will transform all things. So we invite you to keep covering us and keep guiding and ascending us towards our highest good. Thank you for today. Thank you for your voice. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your covering. Thank you for your messages. Thank you for your love. Ashe. I'm complete, admin.
Thank you so much, Shawnee. We can also bring up your special offer, if that
Okay.
works.
Sure. Is it there? I can't see. So I'll speak about it while they're pulling it up. The special offer, it's an invitation to the sisters in the space to come to an event that Spirit of a Woman is hosting underneath the program that I'm blessed to lead, which is called Be the Tree Rites of Passage Collective. The session is for women only. However, we always want the covering of men energetically. So think high thoughts of what we're doing. The session is tonight from 6 to 9 in Zoom space. So if you're interested, you can register. And if someone on the admin team can drop the link into the chat, it will be easier. Then also the same session will be led tomorrow night from 6:30 to 9:30, and it's called Partnering with Power, Creating Relationships That Work. And that's relationships of all kinds. You heard what Cherie shared about her dad and her relationship and how she went there, and she's going to continue her work on bringing Sun, SUN, to their relationship. And then, just hearing what Z talked about in reference to her relationship with herself, her relationship with her grandmother, her relationship with others as a result of her journey around this kaleidoscope mind. And so we invite you to partner with power with us by coming into the session. Once again, tonight from 6 to 9 in the Zoom space. And then tomorrow, same session repeated again from 6:30 to 9:30 in the Zoom space. Please register today. Please invite other women to join. We cannot afford to hesitate on our healing and transformation and our manifestation of powerful, aligned, and balanced relationships. As we co-create with others, we transform the world. We can move ahead. Here's my contact information if you want to be in touch with me, social media contact, as well as my email address and phone number. So if there's something that you would like to do in reference to healing, whether it's, join the next cycle of my Rites of Passage program or the Rites of Passage program, Be the Tree, that starts in August, you can do that. I do one-on-one work, couples work, coaching and therapy. For those of you, I don't speak about this a lot, but I'm a trained psychotherapist, but ultimately I'm a healer in this world, and I'm here to devote my entire life to making sure that our community is transformed. So please join us. Join me. love offerings for today. So you can utilize Zelle or QuickPay to give a love offering through soulleadershipdevelopment@gmail.com if you have that app and that that conduit for sending out money, which we call my own natural energy yield in here. Money, my own natural energy yield. So share your own natural energy yield and know that it will be split between myself, the facilitator, and then also the admin team. And Cash App, $ Spirit of a Woman. And then there's the link here that has been put here for your convenience. And then the code for today's session is hashtag 306SBG, hashtag 306SBG. And tomorrow and Tuesday, we look forward to the continuation of this powerful week. Look how we started. Oh my goodness. So Manifestation Mondays, right? We already paved the way for us to manifest some powerful stuff tomorrow. And that will be facilitated by our awesome sister, Stacy McLean. Cannot wait. And then also the next day, Brother Mike Blocker will be in the space to talk about, are you an abandaholic? Oh goodness. So I didn't even look at his title. So we talked about abandonment or the illusion of abandonment today in the session. So of course, Spirit would have it that this would be his title. So are you an abandaholic? Facilitated by Mike Blocker, who's also in the space with us today. So thank you for being here, Mike. The Woo Nation welcomes all new members. So if you're a new member of the community on Facebook, or if you're a new member of the community in the Zoom space today, thank you for being here, and please come back. What we say in the space, don't hit it and quit it, but continue to come, and make sure that you get the juice that is here for you. Please do, and invite others. Like, we want to keep growing our community and tapping into this power that we have. Please do invite. Don't be stingy. Be open to the possibility of expansion, and not just locally, but globally. We can move forward. Schedule for Wake Up in Zoom is, we have the live workshops on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 7 to 8:30. So today's an example of that. And then on Mondays and Wednesdays, we have a shorter session, 7 to 7:30, but all sessions are powerful, and all sessions offer an opportunity for us to grow and ascend. So keep coming back and keep placing this in your schedule. And please keep applying the tools that you learn in these sessions so that you can elevate your life and be your most powerful self. We can move forward. All righty. So admin, who's got this? John?
Family. I've got you, Shawnee. I got your back. We all got your back. And we all definitely felt that this morning. Thank you so much, family, for being here with us. This is where we give back, a chance to give back immediately with our voices, with our energy, and shower sister Shawnee with love. Time for
You
our love shower.
wonderful, Shawnee. Thank you so much for opening it up for all of us.
We love
Thank you so
you.
much. Thank you, Shorty.
So
Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Goddess, for
Good
your
work,
love,
everybody.
I just
your
got on for like
obedience,
10
your
minutes.
submission
And
to
I
your
So
life,
full
awesome
week.
your
journey.
journey.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for your
Thank you.
guidance.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you
so
for
much.
your
Thank you,
Thank you
thank
to
admiration.
you.
my most high
Thank you
creator.
for your
Oh,
power.
You into
yes,
my life. Thank you so
For what
very
you're
much.
doing
Thank you, thank you, thank
yes,
you.
daily.
Please,
And
thank
thank
you.
you,
For
Shawnee,
your
for opening up our eyes.
peace,
Emily, thank you,
love,
community. I love
for
you all
your
so very much.
abundance of
To
love,
this
love
for your
community and to the
overflowing
world.
love.
Oh, yes,
Honey,
thank you.
Child,
heal.
hugging your
Oh,
heart.
Really
Feel me
appreciate
yes,
you.
hugging
Thank you so
you.
much, babe.
what
Embrace
a
you.
journey. Gonna
And
make
I love
what a
you.
and
journey.
embracing
Feel
you.
the strength
Oh,
Feel the
yes,
love.
in
Know
me
that you
this
are
morning.
loved. You are
Jackie, thank you for
supported by
being
Mother Earth.
Thank you so
You are
much. Thank you,
supported
God.
by the
to
grandmother.
make it
And
happen.
Yamayai
Thank
up
you.
to the
Thank
beach
you.
with
Thank you,
your feet in the
guys.
sand and the
Yes, we
water. We
appreciate you
love
so
you.
much.
Thank you, all the sisters and brothers in this space.
Thank you.
We're
See
going
y'all
to make it
tomorrow.
together. And we are
Come in
all
an open mind and
oh,
spirit. We
yes,
love
we
you.
are on this
Woo
journey.
Nation.
Yes,
Woo!
I love you. I
Yeah,
love you very
19.
much.
We love you, Shamani. Thank
Love y'all.
you.
Love all of y'all. Love you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Ebony,
Shamani.
Rock,
Thank you, Mama Shawnee.
Honey,
Being
Z, everyone who
obedient. It
How
takes something.
Great day,
Love you and thank
everyone.
you.
Oh,
Peace, love, and namaste. Everybody keep breathing.
Yeah.
Drink
kisses.
water.
Yes,
Very
yes, yes.
Peace,
I can't drink till tonight.
love,
God,
Namaste.
family.
namaste.
Hallelujah. Thank
Yes,
you.
Loads of
Thank
love
you.
to you, Shawnee. Thank you,
love
Abby.
y'all.
Team. Thank you
Blessings.
so much.
Oh,
They
love
are
y'all.
amazing.
Yeah, thank
Participated
you.
Gonna make
and been
it.
a part of the drama. Go hug a tree, go release, and
Oh,
stay
yes.
grounded.
Yes,
Go
ma'am.
out
Thank
into
you. Thank you.
nature,
Thank you.
touch the earth,
In the
go
foot
hug a
wash.
tree.
To have it
Thank
Yes.
I'll
you.
talk to you, Teresa,
Love, love, love you.
offline, and you too.
Yes, Teresa and Z, we'll go to the beach. I'm coming too.
Yes, no
Yeah.
problem.
color of the
Maybe
wall.
me and Robin can come do
Good.
it all at the same
God,
time or
look at your
two separate
wall
times. I can't get. I know I can't get to